Hey y'all, how you doing today? CVMG coming at you for the first time with Volzerk. This is another Monster Hunter-esque game, but in spirit, it's more like Monster Rancher. So I think the best way to show you what the combat and the gameplay is like is to just go into an expedition and show you there, because this is sort of like the free roam anything goes area where you can just run around collecting items, killing monsters, taming beasts to your heart's content. And yes, you heard me right, you can tame these things. So whenever we load in, I'm going to be passing a lot of these mini monsters. You can also obtain these. You can see whenever I pop the ones that I've gotten, you get to use their abilities. So any game where you can collect the enemies is always really nice in my opinion. I love collectathons, but not only do you collect those tiny ones, you also collect these Malmons. This one's an Aqua Piota. Sorry, I'm not going to be good with the names, but they have different elements. There's 4 different elements: grass, fire, water, and electric, and then a neutral element, which is what my spear lady is right here. This guy is just sort of letting me run circles around him. I think he's trying to counter me. There he goes. Whenever that weak spot comes up, you can break their stamina very easily. You can see I've sort of been building this chick up, so she's pretty strong. And there, whenever you kill a monster, now, oh, whoops, they have a chance to go into pairing mode. And then if I could get up there, you pair with the monster, and you have a chance to obtain that monster. Now this monster literally belongs to me. I can set any of my units on top of it right around as long as they're a spear unit. Different monsters must carry different weapon types. So let's just get into the nitty gritty of it all. You can see these little hearts down here. Those are bonus stats that you get to unlock special effects for each character. Each character has unique effects that you can unlock. You want the highest grade possible, and you're going to end up linking those stats to the character. So it's sort of like a bond system. Where it says individual score with an up arrow 2 over here, that's just an extra form of RNG where the bigger the number, the bigger the monster, and they're stronger. This one was also water type, so there's other types that are going to be different colors, and this monster carries spear holders. Now we can go ahead and quit out of the expedition, go back to the main area, and I can show you what you can do with all this stuff. Cool thing about the expeditions too is you could just like force close your phone, and then whenever you reopen it, it either starts you back off on a campaign mission that you were on, or it claims the rewards from the expedition. And it's actually really innovative in that way. So we're coming back to our little town. Now I can show you all of the fine details. First and foremost, probably the most important thing is this is not a gacha game. I've seen some opinions go around like, oh, it's a gacha game without the gacha. That does not even make sense. Gacha assumes a system of RNG based on gambling, and there is zero gambling in this game. Anybody that you go to buy, you know exactly what you're getting because you can look at their stats. A lot of the characters are available to purchase just with the in-game currency, but if you do want to support the developers, there's also characters to buy, obviously. But if you're being real, you're only going to have a team of 3, so it's not that much money to drop $3 on these guys. And you can also get some 3 stars for free. You also unlock other characters in the campaign as well. But this is the most important thing. These 4 stars are $9, but you get 1 for free. They give you 1 completely free, no holds barred. It doesn't matter what element, doesn't matter if they're OP or not. If you log into the game, you get a 4-star for free. So you get to look at everybody, see all their weapons, inspect their special abilities, like down here, Zeal crit damage. So if I paired a Mumon, their S-rank talent or whatever with her, she could get crit damage. It could be any one of these. Heroes also have their own flick skills, so you can swap out like flick skills of your monster with your hero. And your Omega Drive is sort of just like an ultimate ability. As you use those flick skills, you fill up that character's ultimate, and you can use it like a super strong attack. You can enhance your characters and mini monsters, but you have a team of 3 that you can swap through interchangeably at any time during battle. Right here I have my spear girl. She's riding a fire lizard. Sometimes there's going to be bonuses for riding the same element. Sometimes there's not. You're just going to have to check out everybody's abilities and see what's what. Like if I wanted, I could swap this girl over to the sheep. Now she's on the sheep, he's going to have entirely different skills and an entirely different form of combat. Sword girl, same thing. I have a bunch of different sword monsters that I could swap her to at any time if I wanted. But the best part of this game, by far my favorite function, is the breeding. All of these monsters you see that I have, you can breed them into higher tiers, rarer monsters. Whenever you beat chapter 4, you unlock breeding things other than 1 star, but I accidentally factory reset my phone. I'm not back at chapter 4 yet. But just to show you what it's like, I'm going to go ahead and breed that Aqua Piota that we just caught, and we'll breed him with, I don't know, Here we go. Now we're going to get a new monster. The element is going to be water because both the mother and the father are water. That's another cool thing about this. You see that my Nanak is a +4, my Piota is a +2. So the second generation monster that we're about to breed has a higher chance of having like a +2 or 4, and also they're going to inherit the element of the parent. So let's just go ahead and click crossbreeding. They're going to do what they're going to do. I'm not going to look. Or you could just skip it. And voila! Brand new monster. It's that same gator I had. This one's going to be the water type. Ooh, he's a 3-star? I didn't know he was a 3-star. Yeah, whoa, 3 S's. That's really good. Awakening allows you to lock those S ranks in order to try and get even more. So if I go to Awakening, I choose to lock these 3 S's, and I want to do... Oh, that costs a lot, but that's fine. Now these other 3 had a chance to be an S. Of course, I'm not that lucky, but for the showcase, it's worth it. So these S rank effects, I can lock in that S rank effect with this character, and it will activate one of her special effects. We got the fire effect, so now she's going to be able to burn on her auto attack. Training is what it sounds like. You get to train their specific stats. You have different items that you can loot that allow you to train different stats. So if I wanted to mostly do attack, I would enhance my attack training. For the special training, you could just plus their levels if you want to sort of pay to win, boost them as fast as you can. Friend crossbreeding is something I unfortunately haven't had a chance to do yet. I'll have my friend code in here later if you want to try, but it's what it sounds like. You get to pick your monsters, select one to breed. They get to pick one, select one to breed, and then you both get whatever. The expedition is what I was just going through. In those expeditions, you just explore freely, and you can find dungeons. So whenever you find the dungeons, you can unlock them with expedition points where you'll have even better rewards at the end of the dungeons. For quests, you have your main campaign where you just go through and complete chapters. Even whenever you complete the chapter 100%, they do give you little bonus like hard mode missions that you can do. So it has a lot of playability and replayability because you go through these character quests too. So even after you've completed every single mission in the game, you're going to have to complete missions for each character. The Monster Statue Cup is just sort of like a boss fight. There's this guy with a giant shield. If you want to see the fight, you can download the game. I'll have a download link in the description. But for the hard mode, it's actually ranked. Everybody tries to get the best time. You can see some of these people have really been going ham on this game. And that's the general gist of everything, of course, aside from like profiles and friends lists and things like that. If you want to add me, here is my friend ID. I would love to play with you guys. If you download the game, please tell me what you think of it in a comment, because I think this is for real one of the best games I've ever played on the Play Store. Thanks so much for watching, but other than that, y'all, that's going to do it for me today, and I'll see y'all later. Bye.